Hi, everybody. I'm Steve, the storyteller of Vancouver by Night. You will notice that the people that are over here, I'm guessing, I don't know where I'm pointing, they are different from the usual cast of people, vampire things from Vancouver. So we're having a kind of a special episode this particular week. We are zooming out from the main coterie in Vancouver, and we are showing you a different section of what's going on to show you that there are other things going on in the backgrounds in Vancouver. Now, this is our little slice of the world of darkness. This is Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition, and it is produced by White Wolf. We will give you the links on all the social medias, wherever you need to do. And this is episode 7.1.
This is still going.
Not 7 just yet. We're almost getting there. Seven's coming up soon. As a warning, this is a mature game. We're not mature. I'm not mature. These guys are probably way more mature than I am. But yeah, this will have probably some uncomfortable scenes, some blood, gore, guts, and if you watched our Sabat game over on Table Goth, it definitely had some sticking of things in various orifices and clawing and
Is it
biting
just
and
choppy on yours?
yeah, Jake is kind of weirded out by that. But I don't know if he saw our Sabat game. It was kind of fun. Go check it out on Table Goth. And first, I would like to thank our sponsors, Phoenix Dice, who only, I have the dice over here right now. Everybody else kind of doesn't at the moment. Check them out on phoenixdice.com. Stormcrow Alehouse provided us with a uh, gift set of goodies that we auctioned off in the last episode to Sorrel Spiral. So if you are Sorrel Spiral, get in contact with us. I've tried to send you a whisper. I haven't heard anything back yet, so I will keep trying to reach out and keep trying to get the word out to you and send you messages. When you're in Vancouver or Toronto, you can go to the Stormcrow Alehouse and spend $40 for their DM and Dine program. You can even request this guy. It won't work. I'm not on their list, but if you demand me enough, eventually they'll probably put me on there. I'm hoping. And you spend $40, $15. That is a food credit, and the rest goes to the DM to run you through whatever game you want. And you know, based on the needs and wants of the group, you could have like super high level characters. You could have beginning characters, pretty good. Uh, and you can also get
What
a
is that
dungeon
vertical
burger,
volume thing?
which you roll a d20 multiple times, and that gives you the ingredients and the alignment of your burger. So you could have like a true neutral burger if you want, which is probably just cardboard and like ingredients. Yeah, it's probably just disgusting burger. I wouldn't recommend that burger, but the dungeon burger is actually really good. Check it out. Let's see.
I've had a drink
Artoria
like that.
Designs. Yeah. Artoria Designs has provided me with these storyteller dice boxes, so I have those for the regular cast. Artoria Designs, help these guys out too. Sponsorship. All right. With that housekeeping out of the way, I am going to introduce you to our vampires who are different from our regular vampires. Let's start off with who's in the first in order. That would be Ellie.
Hi, I am Ellie. I am playing Caroline.
Next up is Jake
My name's Jake, and I'm going to be playing Frankie.
and Melee.
I'm Melee, and I will be playing Alex.
And as some more housekeeping for Caroline/Ellie, go check her stuff out on ATL by Night, which is absolutely amazing. It's a great show. And for Frankie and Melee, they are doing stuff on Q Times, and Q Times is awesome. I would not be able to have done this without their help, especially Jake's help, because my computer apparently decided to be a potato today and not really doing what I wanted it to do. So, with that, we can get started into the. Oh, sorry, subpoint. Melee is running a game Denver Night by Night, which is
Yeah.
absolutely great. Go check that out. It's Wednesdays at I want to say 5. That looks right.
It's so good.
Alrighty, so it is really good. Yeah. So this is 7.1. What's in the box? And I'm gonna pause now while everybody chants, "What's in the box?" So, all of your characters who are all either thin blood or caitiff wake up in the evening and you receive a text message from the Ventru who has gathered you all together in the past. He's sort of started paying your bills. It is Alexander Devonshire. And the text message reads when you wake up, "We need to meet, come to my office." So what do you all do now that you're awake?
I'm going
One
to
of you
roll my eyes when I see the text message and go, all right.
One of you actually has the Daywalker abilities, I believe, or the
That would be
whatever it's
me.
called.
You as well. Let me double check. Yes.
Everybody's a Daywalker except for Melee. Or, sorry, Alex.
Sucks to suck.
So, would you guys all have a communal haven, or would you have like individual havens? I'm gonna leave that up to you guys.
It doesn't. I mean, why not? Why not have one together? Make it a little easier.
Yeah.
They have one together. I sleep in a tent out back.
Yeah, we have a lovely backyard for Alex.
It's got a little hole that like I can kind of like sink into every morning, and there's like a tarp over it, make it extra like room darkening tent. And but I'm out there like a street kid hippie, and that's kind of my jam. And I just wanna be like left alone until I can do strong girl stuff.
We
The
just pretty
tinfoil.
much tell the neighbors it's a new gardening technique. Like, it's this thing that Gwyneth Paltrow was promoting. Don't worry about it. We're just trying it out.
It's probably like the tinfoil sleeping bag. It's just like wrapped up
100%.
like a potato.
Sleeping bags that zip all the way closed.
Exactly.
But yeah, probably
Right.
just a small, simple house with a pretty well done basement.
And what are you guys all doing once you receive the text message?
I'm pretty much gonna go over to Frankie and just, you see this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to go. Yeah, we have to.
I'll go get
You wanna
Alex.
wake up Alex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go get her.
As you guys walk out to like see me, I like you just see the phone come flying past your head and like my hand out of the tent, and I just yell, "Make it stop! Tell him no!"
Good, she's up.
Well, half the battle's over.
Alex, we have to go.
All right, okay, all right. I'm up. Hey, has anybody thought of like hopping someone up on like caffeine first and then trying to feed from them and see if we get the same buzz that we used to get from coffee?
I mean, it
we
works for
tried.
liquor for me, so.
Yeah, it works with alcohol. It should. I bet we could find someone hopped up on 5-hour energies at the bus stop.
You think that would work with an animal?
Maybe?
This just got weird. Are you gonna like find a squirrel, force 5-hour an energy tree down its mouth, and then feed off of it? Is that your plan?
I've done weirder things.
You
I
know
mean,
what? You have.
I've got bags in the fridge. You'll be fine. You should.
Okay. I'm not particularly too hungry at the moment. But yeah.
Circle back
Maybe
around.
later. I'm gonna science in my brain. And I'm gonna see if I can come up with something. You guys do that like sciencey thing, right? Like you have like that weird alchemy thing that you guys do that makes absolutely no sense to me. But hey, more power to you. This is why we're friends. We don't do weird shit.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, we should get going.
Yep.
I'll meet you guys in the car. I'm just gonna go and enjoy the few moments of silence in the car before the others join me.
Yeah, I'll follow shortly after.
Okay.
Alex takes a moment to kind of like look and see how many actual like squirrels and raccoons appear to be like in the backyard at the moment, and she just like making sure they're all there. She knows some of them.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
She'll be like, all right, you guys are cool. I'll be back for some of you later. Some of you for talks, some of you for snacks. Your behavior depends on which one that will be. And she walks out the door.
All right. So you all get into your, I'm assuming it's probably like a 1976 Pinto. Like,
yeah, it's a cheap sedan.
Just an old beater.
Yeah.
And you drive down into the financial district, which is located in West Pender. For those of us who aren't in Vancouver, which is all of you in this particular feed, yeah. It's located somewhat near the docks. Like it's kind of near where the what's the word I'm looking for? It's like and I'm completely clueless. It's the cruise ships, where the cruise ships dock is kind of near there. You go into the Alexander Industries, which is, in no way, shape, or form just like a, blowing himself up type name for a company. And it's, completely ego driven on that front. You hit the sequence of buttons that he'd given you, and you raise up in the elevator, and it's just the absolute worst music you've ever heard in your entire life.
I'm just gonna give a little to every guard we pass.
Yeah, when you go through the front gate, the guard is kind of reading their newspaper on their tablet, and they're like, "Yeah, all right, go ahead." Yeah, they've seen you before. They know who you guys are. And as you get up to the elevator on the 25th floor, it opens, and it is the front foyer of Alexander Industries, and it's just like the most absolute spent way too much money on this that you guys have ever seen, because most of you are street kind of level people. So it's like, marble as far as the eye can see. There's like marble columns that look kind of like ancient Greece. There's like statues. There's a fountain that is, you have no idea where the water came from for this fountain, because there's nothing anywhere nearby that could even remotely suggest that there's, a water source connected to anything, because he's a vampire. He doesn't really need to go to the can, so there's no point in having plumbing in this particular level. And you see a very tall blonde gentleman in a suit, and he's like, "Oh, you're here. You're late. Come, he's waiting for you." And you recognize this as Francis, his assistant.
Every time I'm here, I feel like it gets gaudier and gaudier every time.
Yeah, do all rich people just have like I decorate like a dick monthly club or something?
You know what?
I think it's a thing. You sign up for it on Facebook.
We should make that.
Just
we can
a
make
LinkedIn
subscription box that comes with some.
It's probably LinkedIn, actually. Yeah.
Well, it's a paid subscription. They got to pay us like $50 a month to get decoration tips on how to decorate like a dick.
I like it. I dig it.
So he ushers you into the meeting room that you are generally put into, which has a large, just completely massive hardwood table, and 20 chairs on either side, 3 or 4 chairs on the one side. His chair is one of those like gigantic backed, like leather, like with the rivets and everything. Like it's one of those like, this is something that he's probably had for about 30 years or 40 years. And he is a black haired gentleman who, suit, but it is one of those suits that doesn't look like his assistant's. It is like form fitting. It is completely just like tailored to the nines, and it looks really expensive.
Okay.
Well, did you want us for something specific, or did you just want to show us your newest suit?
Funny. I see you brought the rest of the crew. So,
Well, you texted
right.
all of us.
Yes, my assistant actually texted all of you.
You
I
can't
don't
even
bother with
text
that sort of
yourself?
thing.
God.
And behind him, there's like a giant window. And for the people who watched the last episode, you can see the symbol for Agamemnon Industries behind him on an adjoining building. So that's a little tip to you guys. And Alexander, he looks at you and he goes, I have need of you. I have something I need you to pick up. It's a package.
That's a wonderful description. What else?
It's a very expensive package. And I need it
That's
to
what she
be.
said. And Alex rouses the blood and lights a cigarette. That was a failed rouse, but she stands there, just still kind of. She can see a little hunger raise, but she's like, ah.
You get a little hungrier, and you hear the beast in the back of your head kind of going, "Hey, hey, hey, is this on? Hey, are you there? Come on,
Yeah,
you gotta feed.
Not.
No, you gotta feed. That guy looks really good. You should probably eat him.
Later.
Forget
Alex, you good?
Huh?
You good?
Forget these thin bloods. Don't worry about them. Their blood doesn't probably taste like shit anyway. Eat that guy. He's really.
What's your blood taste like?
My blood.
Never mind. We'll cover that later. Again, I'm sciencing in my brain. Don't mind me. I just.
Okay, what's the deal? If it's a package that needs to get delivered, you could have called UPS or FedEx or whatever the hell that's around here. What do you need that we have to do it?
Yeah, I was wondering when you would get to that. See, the package isn't actually mine as of yet. That's why I want to send you. The package belongs to some schmuck named Victor Davenport. And Melee, I'm going to get you to do the role because you're the only one who would have actually somewhat been connected to Kindred Society. And I'm going to get let's go with an intelligence and occult maybe, or yeah, it sounds right. Or investigation. If you have investigation, whichever one's higher. Maybe even politics. Fuck it. I'm flexible.
My investigation is my politics. Nope. Intelligence and occult is that's my role, and it's 2 blood dice. So this is very exciting. Both 2 successes.
2 successes? All right.
Mm-hmm.
You have heard that particular name before. Victor Davenport, you've heard, is connected to the Camarilla. So it's rival vampire.
All right, so then what's our pay?
Standard. It'll be
Ooh.
10.
You're put
Yeah,
us
no,
in
I
some
10,000
danger
I
though.
don't like the sound of that. Because see, here's the thing: they hate us, all of us. That's really risky, boss. I think we might need some hazard pay on top of that. Just maybe for this one. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little, this is a one.
50% hazard pay.
You know, I think we're gonna need something a little better than that, just because you're making it kind of obvious that you're sending people you think are expendable. So
Well,
we're gonna need
you are
better.
expendable.
Oh, I know. I know you think we're expendable. But the thing is, you need,
I don't just
and so
think
you
it.
called us. And since you need us to fill a purpose, we could just leave because we're expendable to you either way.
Again,
What
FedEx ain't
would
gonna
you
call
want?
up and do this job. I mean, that car's looking pretty ratty outside. Maybe a new ride.
And you're
I'm
wanting
more than
this
willing
in
to roll
addition to your
manipulation
regular
and
pay?
politics.
I
yeah,
want armored
do it. Do it.
for our haven 24 hours a day.
Armed guards.
At least one.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
24 hours a day. We're so expendable to you, we need protection.
All right, 4 successes.
4 successes?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It's my highest. Manipulation and politics are my 2 highest, so.
That's true. That's true.
Or I could have used Streetwise and added an extra dice. Damn.
Streetwise wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, but politics works.
Yeah, so he seems to be coming around. He seems to be on board with this particular plan. It's like, all right, so you want a new car and an armed guard.
Mm-hmm. And whatever Alex wants.
Well, he wanted the new car.
Well, I wanted the new car. Alex, on the other hand, wanted something different.
What does Alex want?
Oh, no, a new car would be great. That's
Did you want some of his blood, honey? You were wondering what it tasted like.
That's out of the question.
No, I forgot about that already. No,
I'm just saying
no, that works. More pay in the new car. I mean, I think that's good. Can the new car be armored as well? If we have the armored guard, can we get an armored car? Because
I like the sound of that. I mean, if we're gonna be making deliveries,
if not, I can armor it myself.
Delivery safe.
I could make something real Mad Max or something. I could whip it up for us if I have to. Death machine.
Right. So you want extra pay, a car that's armored, and you also want an armed guard for 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, just think how good he's gonna taste.
All right.
All
done.
3 of us heads were nodding at the exact same time.
All right, done.
Awesome. Deal. Let's do this. Where do we need to go nab this?
Coincidentally enough, you passed it on the way in. It's one of the it's the Port of Vancouver, which is not too far away from here. OOC, you definitely have seen it on the way in. Like the Port of Vancouver is a building. It's located just off the financial district. It's at Canada Place, and it's the convention center. It looks as if it's a ship itself. It has 5 spires that actually look as if it's actually a dock ship, but there is actually a cruise ship that's docked beside it.
Okay.
Francis will give you all the information that you need.
All right,
Cool.
let's do this.
I'm Francis. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So Francis escorts you out, and he hands you an envelope with information, like a picture of what the item actually is. And the item is basically a tablet about 3 or 4 inches across and about maybe an inch deep and about 3 or 4 inches. It's kind of squarish, and it has a bunch of writing on it that doesn't look like anything any of you would recognize.
Is it like clearly a different language, or is it like
Oh yeah,
like scripting hieroglyphics type stuff?
it's actually a mixture of both.
Okay. So we just
And
need
there's kind of an ankh in the one corner that you would recognize.
What kind of ankh?
It almost looks like the Camarilla symbol.
Okay.
Well, nothing to it but to do it.
I guess this doesn't feel like more than a little bit of a trap.
Oh, it's 100% a trap, but you know, I have a death wish. Let's do this.
Yeah, why not? We're damned anyway. Let's go. And so we're
Alex also going?
Do we have any kind of weapons or anything on us? What do we have item wise?
It would be whatever you guys would want. Kind of like street level stuff, like maybe a lead pipe or, small caliber firearm.
Like little switchblades and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a switchblade and dual brass knuckles with pointed ends.
Alex is just patting herself down, making sure she's got all of her little weapons and stuff that she keeps on her, which is usually pretty stacked up. She's used to being in the street and having to fend for herself before she found these guys. So she usually has the inside of her jackets lined with lots of little weapons that are just kind of, couple of darts, couple of that don't have anything on them. They're just sharp, and she just likes to blow them through pens. And she got a slingshot and a couple of switchblades, and she's got one wooden stake that she like carved out herself while she was sitting in the backyard board, and she just kind of like whittled this stake, and it's got little symbols carved into it that look very occult, but really she's just trying to make it look cool. They really don't mean anything.
You two are very much my muscle, so
So what's our play?
I mean, we gotta find out where it's at and see how we can get in. I mean, might be able to.
I'm good at sneaking in places, so we'll see. We can always figure it out. I've been in a lot of places. Most of the time, they look tougher than they actually are. When you get down to it, somebody always leaves a back door open somewhere.
That's true, I guess. All right, let's go. So what is the port generally like? Is it like fish market, or is it just cruise ship port?
It's actually it's basically the convention center, so it's there's a lot of general civilian traffic around there. It's kind of like it's the place where it has like the big light up sign that says Vancouver. Like there's a lot of like touristy stuff going on there. It's where people get on and get off cruise ships. So there's going to be a lot of kind of civilian touristy things going on around there. There's like an information booth nearby. But generally at this time of night, it's kind of slowing down. So there's going to be only a few people here and there.
Alex would like to activate Sense the Beast to see how many people around us are of supernatural origin or just people.
Sure. Give it a roll. And Sense the Beast is... I'm going to have to look that up. Making me look up shit.
And he told us it's in the convention center?
He told you it was in one of the cruise ships.
Okay, it's in one of the ships.
When you have a chance, I would also like to see if maybe any of my contacts might have any idea or any ability to get us in.
All right. So, no, that's Auspex. I need animalism. Sense the Beast is resolve and animalism.
Caroline is pulling up a map of the area on her phone so that I can also be familiar with the area.
Which is their composure and subterfuge, which I'm going to assume is pretty freaking low because these are just.
I'm gonna burn a willpower.
Alrighty.
There we go. 2 successes.
2 successes is much better than the average human getting 1. So most of these aren't like supernatural in any way. They're humans. There is one that you see who kind of looks mildly out of place. He's got like kind of a black trench coat on, and you know you're from the street. You've seen like the inner holster. This the guy definitely has a gun on him, and he's kind of looking around a little bit. And when he looks the certain way, you can see like the trail of the wire that goes up into his ear, kind of like a security guard would have. And
Alex rushes in front of the 2 of them and goes, okay, guys, look. And she kind of stretches and she goes, look at Neo over there. Look at Neo over there. And she looks over her shoulder. She goes, don't be obvious, though. Don't be obvious.
Yeah. I'm gonna go, did you dye your hair? And I'm gonna like kind of move her hair and just look right past her. And then come back and be like, oh no, that's the same color that you've always had.
Come on.
Just look different for some reason.
Times like this, I kind of wish I fudged rules because I was checking the security guard to see if he noticed your not so subtle display, and there was a 5, a 3, and a 2. So that's definitely like he's fucking clueless. He's like the worst security guard on the planet. He's like second Inquisition security. Frankie, you were
He's
checking.
like, is she pointing? And he's like, oh, that girl's touching another girl's hair. Okay.
Yeah. He's like, all right, hey, let's see what's going on there. Okay. You would know of, let's say, Sal. Sal knows somebody who would be able to get you in and out of cruise ships once they're docked in the port.
Okay, so checking my map real quick, I see that there is the Convention Center West with Tap and Barrel, and there's 3 ports there. And then there's a second area that's the cruise ship terminal with the actual Vancouver Convention Center. There's
It's the Convention Center one, yeah.
Okay, so the main one with the cruise ship terminal?
Yeah. That's the one. Okay. Yay, somebody checked the map. Awesome.
Oh yeah, Jenny, Caroline's just sitting there on her phone, just like, all right.
And you're calling Sal, Frankie? All right, so you hear, hello?
Sal, baby, buddy, how you doing?
I'm all right. What's up, Frankie?
So I got a gig, and I just really got to get on a cruise ship, and I was wondering,
where are you going?
Help a guy out, you know?
You going anywhere? Like, do you need to be able to like stay on the cruise ship?
No. I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna just grab something, come right back. No big deal. No mess, no fuss. Just in and out, quick as possible.
Snatch and grab, huh?
You know how it is.
I do know how it is. Yeah, I think I can get something to you. When do you need it?
About 5 minutes ago.
Rush job? Really? You're telling me now?
Well, look, it's not that it's a rush. It's just more that I would like to do it sooner rather than later. If we wait any longer, then, the item might move, and, it's important. It's important.
You can, even without heightened senses or anything like that, you can hear him shaking his head through the phone. Like,
come on, you can help me out. What? Look, give me a name. Look, there's a security guard like 10 feet away from me. Like, give me a name. Maybe I tell him, hey, his boss says to go fuck himself. I don't know. Like, you tell me.
All right.
I'm hearing one half of this conversation just like.
Let's see. gotta check through some files here. Let me give you a call back in a couple minutes. All right.
All right. Sooner than later. All right, buddy. All right. Bye.
Oh yeah. You know me, man. Come on.
Yep,
Come on.
I know. Hey, why do you think I called you? And then
It's true.
all right, bye. And then I hang up. All right, so we just gotta wait a couple minutes. If we're lucky, might have this a little bit cleaner. Maybe you guys don't need so much. Looking at you, Alex.
That's cool with me. I'll chill here. And she pulls a harmonica out of her jacket and she looks around for like any of the like stray dogs that might be around. And she's just gonna kind of sit on the ground in the dirt and start playing the harmonica to the street dogs.
You look more and more homeless as the days go by.
Thank you.
Yeah, she takes that as a compliment.
It wasn't an insult. I was just saying the truth.
So I'm checking my map.
Refresh my non-existent memory. Do you have performance at all, Melee? Or Alex?
Oh, absolutely not. No, this is terrible.
No. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna get
sounds
like a
like a
dexterity
kazoo.
roll
It's the
from
weirdest
you.
thing.
It's just the same note over and over, just the full mouth.
Yeah, give me a. So you're playing it for animals?
Yeah. Hey, it's hard to play a harmonica when you're not supposed to be breathing. I'm just saying, I was at a disadvantage to start.
Let's go with a charisma and a animal kin.
Charisma and street dogs is my specialty. So do I get my bonus dice?
Yes, you do.
Excellent.
Hey.
It's going to be like a massively huge difficulty because you don't know how to play a harmonica. But,
I'm going to burn another willpower because I want this to jam for these dogs.
Why not?
That is 4 successes on 4 dice.
4 successes? I
Yeah.
was going to give you a difficulty of 3, but you just fucking slaughtered it. So, all right.
Slaughtered it with the expense of willpower. Let's just point
I'm
that
like
one out there.
Steven Tyler in Vancouver on the ground playing harmonica.
Yeah. So
I need fan art of that.
the other two of you kind of look over as Alex sits down cross-legged and starts playing the harmonica. You didn't know she played the harmonica. Nobody knew she played the harmonica.
Not even heard of it.
But it is absolutely amazing. You didn't know a harmonica could sound this good. And apparently she didn't know the harmonicas could sound this good. And then like a couple stray dogs come up, kind of sit in like a semicircle around you. And occasionally somebody wanders by and like tosses you a loony or a toonie. And Caroline, you were saying something about the map?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say I was looking at the map. We've got a couple restaurants that we could probably bullshit our way into them. At least get us closer to the ship. Kind of, minimize
restaurants,
how much we gotta sneak around.
Because you guys aren't from Vancouver, I keep forgetting. The restaurants would not be really connected to the boat at all. There's like
They're not, but they're closer.
Yeah, so you see,
I'm looking
like
at
the
Flying Whale, the Flying Whale Waterfront Cafe.
Right.
Because that would be a bit more down the docks
So
and closer to the ships.
What it is you could basically just kind of walk up to the ship, but there's going to be security there. The long strip that is the convention center. That is the thing that I described with the 5 pillars.
Yeah.
The ships basically pull in right beside that and dock like right beside each other. So yeah, you could basically walk up to it. It's just getting past security at this point. That's the problem.
Okay, yeah. I wanted to get us closer so that we can have a better vantage point where we're not going to look like we're clearly staring at a bunch of boats. Like,
oh, yeah, people do that all the time there. It's kind of like a tourist hub. Like, yeah, people like wander by and they like, there's like, couples taking pictures and there's people who, one person has the camera, somebody else wanders in front, and then they're like in front
put
of
on my
the,
best Midwestern accent, just,
Yeah.
Oh boy, would you look at these big ships? They're so big.
And Frankie, you're gonna get a call back from Sal.
Sal, tell me you got some good news.
I do. Just go up to one of the security guards and tell them Veronica Campos wants you to go in.
10-4?
That should work.
All right, cool. All right, bye.
All right, later.
All right, what you got for me?
All right, just follow me. Let's do this.
All right, let's go.
Right.
So yeah, I'd like to walk up to that security guard that clearly was not paying any attention to Alex or any of us when there was that. And I go.
Well,
up and
he
I go,
was
hey,
he was paying attention. He was paying attention. He was just paying the wrong kind of attention.
So
he was like, "Hey, they're playing with each other's hair." All right.
So I walk up and I say, "Hey, yeah, so we're gonna need to get on the boat. Veronica Campo said that we need to get on there. So if you could just,
Let's get another manipulation. And
do you want manipulation streetwise or manipulation what?
Ooh, that's a toughie. Probably manipulation and persuasion. If you have any of that. Okay. If not, give it a go with streetwise.
I have a 1 in persuasion, but that's fine. 5 dice is enough, right?
This guy is a random dude.
Can I flash a winning smile and give him some extra dice from my charisma?
I mean, they were just playing with their hair.
yeah, that would. I'm gonna make a storyteller call on this one. That would work. Give him an extra dice.
Ooh, 1 extra dice. All right.
One extra dice.
All right. Well, it didn't help, but I did get a crit, so.
Ooh.
4 successes.
4 successes? This guy doesn't have a clue what the fuck's going on. He's like, oh yeah, Victoria. Oh right, Victoria. Yeah, go ahead in.
Just give him a little pat on the shoulder as we walk by.
Yeah,
all right, now
we supposed to be looking forward, but he kind of glances back a little bit as Caroline and Alex pass by.
I ignore it. Don't care.
Yeah, no, she walks by just like.
Alex shoots some finger guns.
As soon as we get past and get onto the ship, I go, okay, step 1 done. Now we just need to find the thing. Can any of you do the thing that we need?
Have you guys opened the package at all?
Oh, I didn't realize we had a package.
Yeah.
I thought we were retrieving it. My bad.
No, the assistant gave you like a package with like the photo in it. And there's actually written instructions in there.
Oh.
So you have to...
I misunderstood. And also Caroline would have misunderstood. So. Would have been like, oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, we're going to open it.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, in that, there's also a description. I'm assuming, let's rewind this a little bit. You would have probably opened that up with the picture. And it's telling you that it will be located in CA 14, which is, and it has like a little description saying it's across from the engine room.
Okay. Let's head that way. Is there any sort of like navigation that tells us which way C is or anything like that? I mean, it is.
Yeah. There'd be like a "you are here" map.
Is the ship fully docked as an engine is off, or is the engine currently running?
The engine's off at the moment. Like it's one of those overnight stays.
Okay.
Like, yeah, they would basically dock up, turn off the engine, have it be like refueling, that sort of thing.
Okay.
But there are people just like walking around, and like this is an active cruise ship, right? It's not like it's dead.
Yeah. It's just docked for like a day or two as people like get on and get off and check out Vancouver, that sort of thing.
Cool.
Okay.
Alex still has Sense the Beast up. Would you like me to re-roll it now that we're in a different scene to see if see if this group of people is supernatural in any way?
Sure.
Excellent.
The average human kind of sucks at this. Well, the average human really sucks at this.
I'm not going to burn willpower this time, and that was a bestial failure.
Oh dear.
Unless you would like me to. But as a storyteller, I will give you that opportunity.
Yeah, roll with it.
This is great.
Would like.
We're doing this the hard way.
Well, all right. So
I have a
I'm
plan.
gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to look up what a bestial failure is for a caitiff.
That is true.
We don't really have a compulsion, yeah.
Yeah.
Because in general, it's like, oh, okay, Malkavian, I kind of know what that does. But caitiff is like, maybe. So talk amongst yourselves while I'm doing this.
She just becomes like that drunk girl at the end of the night when she's done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you see Alex standing there, and you see she kind of like looks inquisitive for a second. It was like she's about to do that thing you guys usually see before her eyes go red. And then you just see a vein start to kind of like bulge in her forehead, and she just gets a little twitchy.
Alex?
This is not now.
Fuck.
You feel it start to swell.
Not now, not ever. Could we just not? That'd be great.
Let's see.
I wonder if I have those notes, because we've had Caitiff on our show.
Well, I'm gonna leave this in your hands because it's very, very vague with regards to it. So the character can either take 1 point of aggravated damage due to the strain, or if no one can come up with a good idea, we can have your hunger increase by 1, which is making this game really fun.
I think Alex would probably she'd take the aggravated damage. She's a strong girl with a lot of health, and she'd be like, ah, and you'd see her kind of like push through it. Like it's almost like you can see steam coming off of her, even though you can't. Like she just looks heated.
Like, Alex?
Really aggravated that she can't get this done.
Just like digging into your lip. Just like.
Yeah, she did so much fizz damage to her.
Alex?
I have a problem. Sorry.
You got it. We're good.
All right.
Okay.
We good?
Yeah.
Right.
Where those street dogs go? Okay, we'll worry about that later.
The street dogs are outside, probably still sitting in the semicircle, wondering where you went.
Excellent. Alex kind of leans back to see if she can still see him.
All right, let's keep going,
All right.
maybe.
Yeah. So you make your way through the ship. I guess one of you probably took a picture of the "You Are Here" map. So you're like making your way down the stairs.
Yeah, that would have been Caroline. She's like,
Yeah. As you get down to sea level, you turn the corner and you can see that there are like armed guards. Like these guys have some serious equipment, like flak jackets, and they're like stuck to go. And they are there's 2 of them exactly outside of the room that you have to get into.
okay. So,
All right.
have they seen us, or we just happened to notice them?
They haven't seen you yet. Like when the first one of you goes down the stairs and kind of turns the corner, you see them, but then I'm assuming you probably would have been like, whoa, I'm not going to go back there just yet.
And the door is across from the engine room door?
Yes.
Which is where we need to go.
Okay.
Alex
Okay.
just roused her prowess, and that was a successful rouse check. So I didn't get hungrier, but she does have her prowess activated now, just in case
Excellent.
they try something.
The one time you don't get hungrier. All right.
Everybody gets one.
I can try and distract the guards to take me, a sweet little innocent tourist, on a tour of the engine since it's off and the captain said that would be safe. What do you guys think?
What's your manipulation?
One.
Okay,
But
I have
my
a
charisma's
4.
a 2.
I have a 4.
Okay. Do you want to pull it? I'm your
You could be my
girlfriend from
sisters.
another country and you want to impress me?
Sure.
That gets us both in there and then Alex can do her thing.
I mean, what if oh man. Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's do this.
Okay.
You got this, Alex?
Yeah. You just you tell me what you need me to knock their heads together. What do you want? Well,
No.
We're going to distract them.
We're going to distract them and then you go in.
Okay. Don't kill. Be sneak.
Yes.
Oh, okay. That I can do.
Quick
That I
like
can do.
mongoose.
All right. Be like the mongoose. I am the mongoose.
There you go.
And
Hey.
if you need help, if there's something wrong, just give us a caw.
Is that what noise a mongoose makes?
I think they make
Can
more
be.
like a what does a mongoose make? I have no idea, but
Yeah, sure.
sure.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You hear that noise? You know I've gone tits up.
All right.
So
keep
yeah,
the guards
me
away
and
from you as much as possible.
Caroline are gonna walk up and I'm just gonna be like,
Try to manipulate your way through.
oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be holding on to his arm, just like,
All right.
What do you want me to roll? Manipulation and persuasion?
Persuasion.
All right.
I mean, you could intimidate your way through, but I don't know if that would work quite as well.
No. That's the same thing, and I would rather start on a good foot than start on a bad foot.
I came to visit.
Okay. It's not horrible. 3 successes.
3 successes. All
Yeah.
right.
So
These
we're
are
gonna
the
walk up and be
advanced
like,
guys.
oh, hi, hey, how are you doing, guys? I was just wondering, what's the possibility
Whoa,
of you
whoa.
guys?
Whoa.
Whoa.
We can't let you through. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not trying to make it through. I was wondering if you could like give us access to the engine room, which is like right back there. I was like, I would love to show my lady right here.
Didn't the captain say that it would be safe for us to see the engine as long as it was off?
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, you're gonna have to leave. This is a restricted area.
You couldn't help a brother out. Come on.
We could see it though.
No.
All right. Well, thank you. And then I turn around and walk away, and then we like go around the corner. Didn't work. All right.
Now we knock their heads together?
You know what?
I have a great idea. And
Oh,
then
God.
I open up my jacket and I reach in and I pull out like a bottle very similar to this. And I go, okay, I'm just going to chuck it over there. And when it breaks, it's going to get real hazy up in there. Alex, you can do your thing.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay.
And she'll also activate Silence of Death, which I don't think I need a rouse for, but I'm not entirely sure.
No, you don't.
Yeah, so I'm going to basically be using haze.
Okay.
Which is 1 rouse check. And I failed, so I'm hungry.
Hold on.
Yep.
It'll be a rouse check to make it.
Oh, that's right. No, it says activation
Yeah.
cost. 1 rouse check.
Oh, you're gonna. Okay.
Yeah,
I did not know that. Cool.
Yeah, so upon activation, a cloud of mist-like vapor surrounds the alchemist, making their features and obscuring their silhouette. Anyone attempting to identify... Oh, well, I guess this doesn't really work. Well, I guess it works on me.
I'll allow it to be in a bottle. I mean, it's a potion, right? It's
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can actually use it to encompass up to 5 people. So actually, why don't I just use it on us, and then the 3 of us go and push through?
We can do that.
So yeah, so upon activation, a cloud of mist-like vapor surrounds the alchemists, making their features and obscuring their silhouette. So I'm gonna do that. The 2 of you in front, and just we're gonna all 3 run in at the same time, and just you 2 try to beat the hell out of them.
Okay, I'm gonna ready. I'm gonna ready both of my brass knuckles. The left one has screw pins on the end of each knuckle, and the right one just has needles on the end of each one. And I'm going to take the needles and quickly dip them into a small vial of paralytic poison.
Okay.
So.
Alex also takes out a pair of brass knuckles and one of those like police batons that's like about this long. Is one of those extendable ones. She's
telescoping billy club.
Yeah, she pulls out a little billy club, but her brass knuckles are just normal. And she looks over and she goes, "Oh, I like yours better. Those are fancy. You need to rig mine up like that later. I like that."
I'll make you some.
Giant knuckles? No.
All right.
No.
So you're activating Frankie?
Let's do this.
All right, so he chugs back the strange-looking fluid, and a haze, like a mist, starts to form around him. And are you guys rushing in? Are you gonna take it slow?
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
gonna rush in? Okay.
Because what's the time frame on haze?
Oh, it's
for the scene.
A scene.
Okay, so yeah, we're good. But I'm gonna rush in. And I am going to quickly, with needle hand, I'm going to pop the first one in the throat.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick check to see if they are completely weirded out by this haze moving towards them at great speed, and they are they're weirded out. Yeah,
the opposite one, so that we both got both of them at the same time.
One of each. All right, give me a strength. Are you gonna be like? Are you gonna do it like dexterously? Are you gonna do as much damage as you can?
Oh, I'm just going in.
You going in pop?
Yep.
And Alex?
Alex gets in if she can, because she's got the club in her hand. But if she can get up close enough to like grab him and like try and snap his neck, she will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to hit hard enough. I'm hitting hard enough with the needle knuckles to try and jam 4 needles worth of paralytic straight into his veins in his neck.
That'd be definitely a strength and brawl, and for Alex, strength and brawl as well, and that is adding in the old potence, if I remember correctly, due to prowess.
Yes, because I have prowess activated. So perfect.
5 successes.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no, wait, hold on. Yeah, 5.
Yeah, you basically run up and you punch him like right in the throat, and he's kind of like.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna follow him down to the ground. Just no words, just dreams.
Just ride him down into the ground like. All right. Yeah, he is definitely. Sorry, how many?
3.
3? That's with potence? Man.
Yeah, my dice hate me right now for some reason. They're just very angry.
Yeah, my guy should
when
be
I was playing
paralytic.
When I was playing Second Inquisition, guys, like I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with 5 dice, so it's okay. So, well, 3 is definitely better than 1. And you run up behind him, and he's giving you a little. Like you grab him and he's giving you like a little bit of fight, but you can tell you're doing. His neck is going to be hurting tomorrow, unless you finish off and snap his neck in the next turn. Frankie,
what I have heard, like the second I take my guy down, I'm gonna look back and see that, like her guy's not dead. And
the poison will take a few seconds to kick in. But you're right now. You've got the the
Oh yeah,
punch
he
on
just
his
took
neck.
a quadruple dose. He's
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
But I want to look back and then with my screw tip knuckles, just take the back of the knee of the guy that she's holding.
Okay. Strength and brawl.
Brawl
Frankie.
is my best.
Frankie's back here doing this.
We're just like,
That is 6 successes. Ooh, and a skull, but thank God it's a success.
Well, okay. So, with the screw brass knuckles, you have the one guy down, and you turn back, and then you bring your like a complete roundhouse right into the back of the other guy's knee, and you hear the rest of you hear a sickening just crunch / pop as you hear just grinding bone as and you start to see kind of fluid forming on the front of his pants, like his tactical pants. Like it's just like she definitely probably just shattered this guy's complete leg / bone knee thing. It's just like it's kind of disturbing. And Alex, are you gonna finish off the neck snapping?
Put him out of his misery. Come on now.
Yeah, because he should be at a disadvantage now.
I mean, but
Yeah.
here's
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we should maybe kill him. I mean, at this point, he's pretty paralyzed, so he's not coming for us, I don't think, guys. Like, I mean, if that man gets up to, this is like Monty Python sketch at this point. Do we need to kill him? What's he gonna do?
Just
bleed
choke
on
him out
us?
or something. Do something. You can't just let him go with a busted leg. He's gonna scream.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
like,
well,
ah!
she'll put him in a chokehold, and she'll kind of be
Chokehold.
like, go to sleep, just go to sleep, it'll be fine, it'll be fine.
Yeah, there's nothing he can do really against that at this point. So he's just gonna like, you see like his eyes roll up in the back of his head as he's like trying to put his hand down near his knee, but trying to like stay awake and try to prevent
Quick
you
point
from
of
knocking him out.
clarification. He can't see us because of the mist, right? So like it's not something
He would have trouble seeing you because of the mist, but he can see that basically there's things here.
He
Okay,
can see that
but,
he's
like-
being attacked by some form, but nothing else.
Yeah,
but he won't remember who like our faces or anything to be able to
No.
describe it. Yeah, okay, she'll just
No, he's in way
mechanically
too much
wise,
pain to
it
remember.
makes the difficulty 2 dice penalty for them to try to see us.
okay.
To see you or like get a beat on you with like a ranged weapon, that sort of thing.
Yep.
So yeah. So right now we have 2 knockout guards and a door between you and the thing you're supposed to get.
I'm gonna go towards the door, and I'm gonna try the door very gently.
The door's open.
Sweet. That's easy. I'm just gonna slowly turn the knob and just like let it drift open.
So
Just in
it
case.
slowly opens, and you see a table with one of those kind of metal hanging lamps that has like the bars in it.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a gentleman who is wearing a lab coat, who is like, he's got glasses down and he's like checking out little pieces. He's trying to form together a couple of different pieces, one of which is the tablet that you guys are looking to get. But it doesn't look as if the pieces necessarily all go together. Like he's trying to do like an ancient jigsaw puzzle, but clearly this
He's
guy
like putting pieces together and whatnot.
It looks like he's trying to. Like a couple of the other pieces do look like they fit together, but they don't fit with the tablet that you are looking to get.
I would like to go in and go, "Hey, buddy, what you working on?" And then like use my body as much as I possibly can to block all of the melee from behind us.
The carnage of broken knees and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
I'm just here to check on your progress, see how it's going. You know.
Who are you?
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I'm just here to make sure that you're good. Do you need anything? You need some water? You need, some extra little bits? I don't know what you might need, but do you need it?
Oh dear. Yeah, he's like just rolled not 2 9s and a 10. So he's like, what happened to those guards? What is going on here? Who are you?
I look
Like
at the two of you.
he's definitely getting
Why don't you
more
come
and
in and
more
close the door
agitated.
behind you? Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna come in with my cell phone up, screen on, and shut the door. And I'm gonna go. Do we have the progress report yet? She's going insane right now. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? Are you the one that's supposed to be doing this?
Yes, I was told to do this by Victor Davenport.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have a progress report within like 15 minutes. So how's it going?
Who are you?
Again,
That's really
does not matter
important.
who we are.
You're not in the position to be asking questions.
I'm
So
totally.
I need this progress report, or
I'm
it's
the
my
lead.
ass, and I will kick your ass.
I don't even know who you are. What are you doing? I'm gonna
supposed
call
to check
Victor,
on
and he like
you.
reaches in for his cell phone.
Oh, whoop. Yeah, not gonna let that happen.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah. What do you want me to roll to see if that happens?
Dex and Brawl.
All right, that's not horrible. That's 5
Could
dice.
be worse.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right, so that was horrible. So what happens when I roll a critical success on a blood die again? This is just a normal critical, right?
Yes, and like
On a if it's a blood dice, like if it's basically a 10, it's a blood die.
Yeah.
And then another 10, that's a messy critical.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
because
that's
I got a critical on a blood dice, and that's my only success. So
Oh,
So
just
that would
1 10
be-
on a blood dice?
yeah,
No,
I
that's
think
just a regular
like
success.
You win, but you fuck up.
yeah. So that's what I got.
Yeah, so basically, he comes up with his phone because he only got 1 success as well. So he comes up with his phone. Your hand hits his. The phone basically skitters off into the corner. He's like, "What are you doing? Why? We're on the same side." He's gonna
Alex
move
is
over to go get his.
Hmm?
Alex is going to. Sorry.
She's gonna dive for the phone to try and get it. She's gonna go and
Okay.
grab. She does have Silence of Death up, and she has Soaring Leap, so she's going to use a little bit of that Soaring Leap to jump for it, but try and still kind of like.
You don't have to for Soaring Leap. Soaring Leap, you would basically shoot through the bulkhead of the ship. This is like a kind of a smallish room. Yeah, it's not too big. You don't really have to do Soaring Leap, but just the Brawl and Dex.
Okay. It's not bad. Why am I rolling like crap? That
better
was
for
the
the
big
story.
no successes.
I'm taking all
No
your good
successes.
roll juju over here, apparently. That's why I'm
So,
sticking
yeah.
with brawl and strength. It's my best stat.
So you reach, basically scramble for the phone, and he scrambles for the phone, and he gets the phone because he has 1 success, and he pulls it up, and he's gonna like flip it open to hit a button to call.
I literally looking at Caroline and going,
I'm going to rush the guy
All right.
with my paralytic needles
oh god.
and take him right in the heart.
This is gonna suck. All right, that's gonna be a strength and brawl.
Oh. This is 8 dice for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on. Oh, the math. Oh, math. 3 criticals and 2 regular. So that's.
Let's see. Two of the criticals turn into 4. Another critical is 5, and then 2 regular, right?
Yeah, so 7.
So yeah, 7.
7 successes.
What's the point in having paralytical stuff on your brass knuckles if you're just gonna cave in the guy's ribs?
It's a panic moment. She
So
usually goes,
he comes up with the phone. He's kind of crouched over. He flips it open. And he's putting it to his ear, and he's just about to hit a button when Caroline comes over and comes down with a big overhand punch and crushes. You hear crunching ribs and he basically falls over, either dead or unconscious. You're not entirely sure which one just yet.
Shit.
And the phone goes skittering off.
I panicked.
I walk over and
he deserved that. He deserved that.
Okay.
I walk over and pick up the phone and make sure that nothing was dialed and just look at it and go, cool. So this thing doesn't look like it's built, or is that just me?
Is there anything else in that phone that seems useful? Like maybe that guy's.
Any names?
I go to his pictures and just start swiping.
No, there's nothing. There's like, the odd dick pic, but there's basically.
Yeah. That's not...
I couldn't have planned that better. That Frankie was the one who actually saw the dick pics on the phone.
Oh, my eyes. Oh, God.
Yeah, Carol's gonna be like, what?
Okay. There's nothing useful on the phone. Yeah, describe it again. It looks like the tablet's there, but it's in parts. Is that what it?
It looks like the tablet is there, but there are other pieces of other things that he's trying to like. It looks like he's trying to like fit it into a bigger piece, because it kind of looks like the actual tablet itself looks like it's a piece of a bigger whole. So it looks like he's trying to rebuild something, but the piece that you guys are looking for is actually there in one piece.
Okay.
We gotta take the whole thing.
Take the whole thing.
We don't know what all this is.
Only giving the dude the tablet, and we're hiding the other pieces.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And
so we're just gonna grab it
they
all.
were all
just...
basically. Yeah. The way the table was basically laid out is that there was like a towel or like a tablecloth spread out across it, so you could basically just, all four corners, and then just tie it up, throw it over your shoulder like a hobo type thing.
What I'm going to do to pack this up is I'm going to stack the tiles in the order he had them laid out.
Okay.
With removing the one that we're supposed to take, and I'm going to tuck the fabric in where that one is supposed to go, and then finish stacking.
Okay.
And tie them all up in order. So we just have the fabric tucked in essentially to bookmark where that one was, since we're going to be giving it up.
Okay. And you are going to be making your way out at this point, or?
I'm going to look at them and go, now how do we get out?
You got any more of those smoke bottle things?
Well,
I can't exactly poison a whole ship.
I mean, again, I've done weirder things.
It's more that I only have one more vial of poison.
I mean, I can just jump off the ship if we get to the top.
Okay. You want to swim with it?
So can Alex. Alex can jump as well. Caroline, do you have any sort of ability to, like, do you have soaring leap or anything?
Mm-mm.
Maybe I can hold on to you.
We can both hold on to Caroline and jump at the same time.
Okay.
We'll Peter Pan it across the sky.
We're gonna Thelma and Louise this.
I like this plan.
All right.
And when your storyteller says that, kids, yeah, just think about it.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm worried.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's gonna be fine.
Actually,
It's gonna be fine.
before we even leave the room, since we're in a safe room with the doors closed,
Right.
I want to text Alexander.
Okay.
And
What does it say in the text?
I'm going to say, acquired, need earliest drop-off on our side of town?
The building that you went to for Alexander is on that side of town. It's basically
Yeah,
two
I
or
mean
three
like at
streets
our
up.
house. I want it picked up at our house.
Okay. And you get back
I don't trust going around town with all these tablets.
A couple seconds later, you get done.
And I'm just gonna send back thumbs up emoji. And I'm just gonna hold on real tight to the tablets to jump with them.
So you're gonna go up to the deck of the ship?
Yep.
All right. And you're gonna loop arms with Caroline for Alex and Frankie, and we're gonna Peter Pan it.
Faith, trust, and pixie
The
dust.
soaring leap. Okay. I'm kind of caught off guard by this particular plan, so let's go with a Dex and Athletics for Alex and Frankie, and we're gonna do some combined rolls. Caroline is just gonna hold on and hope for the best.
I'm gonna rouse my Dex. It's back. Yay! I passed another one. Ooh, I'm on a roll.
2 in a row. Wow. All right.
For flavor, I am going to roll my dex just to make sure I can land okay with them. Since I am not used to this.
Probably a good idea.
That is one success.
3 successes and 3 successes from Frankie, which meets the 5 that I was going to give you guys as a combined total. So that's 6. So you guys leap in a
one dex to absolutely trip when we land.
Slight masquerade breach of jumping. Yeah, it's kind of a dead night. I'm assuming you guys would have picked the side of the ship that is closest to the actual city itself, as opposed to the other side, which would take quite a while to get around. Yeah. So there's a few tourists that are there that are like, did we just see the...
Are they close enough for me to talk to them?
Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be like, sorry about that. We're practicing a new Cirque du Soleil show, and they're trying to teach me. I shouldn't have taken this job.
There's a wire. But look how well we hid that. I mean, it's great, isn't it? Like it almost looked like it was real. You ever seen like Chris Angel, right? That stuff? It's like, isn't that great?
Even with the wire, it's still so scary. Oh god.
I know it's uncomfortable. I know it rides up. It rides up. You gotta see.
Yeah. Oh.
Dust.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll
Is Frankie gonna add into this dog pile of?
Frankie's just like
manipulation and persuasion.
Frankie's like, look. You have to be trained eventually. It's gonna happen. You know, like it's just how it works.
Sorry,
Whoever has the best combination of manipulation persuasion, let's give that a roll. And I think it's Frankie, from what I remember of the old character sheets.
Yeah.
And then give a +1 per person trying to help you, which would be 2.
So let's see. That's 5 dice normally. So
I'm kind of tempted to give.
Pretending to be stupid in times of stress.
I'm kind of tempted to give an extra +1 for the riding up compliment.
1, 2, 3, 4 successes. Oh wait,
4 successes.
Oh, that's 1.
They're like, oh yeah, wow. I didn't see the wires at all. Like that's really amazing.
I grab Alex and Caroline by the hand and just start going. Just like, let's just get the fuck out of here.
And they're like, if you glance back, they're like, I don't even see the cameras. I don't know what's going on. What's happening? So you're heading back to the
car.
Your beater car.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
where are you putting
tablets to Frankie so I can drive?
Okay. Where are the tablets going in the vehicle?
They're gonna sit on my lap.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold on to them.
And you're just heading back to your place?
Yeah.
Yep. speed demon as much as I can safely.
Okay, so you head back, and the rest of the night kind of goes semi-uneventful until about 3 or 4 hours later, you hear a knock on the door.
Perfect. I will have stashed the other tablets into a drop cellar that is in the basement. Just take them down there, close it, shut it, put a rug on it.
Okay.
In reality, it's just another hole that Alex dug in the backyard.
Yeah. We call it our drop
100%.
cellar, but it's really just I shoved some wine bottles in there to feel better about it.
That tracks, yeah.
But no, and I'm gonna take just an old, like the oldest, rattiest scarf I have and wrap the other tablet so it looks like we got it out by itself that way.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head upstairs.
And I'm
I'm gonna open the door
that beforehand. So yeah, you do that all beforehand. So a few hours later, you hear the knock on the door,
Who's at the door?
and it is Francis.
Oh, Francis. I'm surprised you came to slum it in this type of neighborhood.
Yeah, I don't particularly like being here myself.
Well,
And there's 2 guards behind him.
Alice
Hello,
goes, wait,
boys.
hold up. I'll get the fancy cup for you. And she goes into the kitchen and she comes back with a red Solo cup with like a little bit of like some bagged vitae in it. And she goes, there you go.
Thanks. No,
Alex, you're such a good host.
I don't partake when I'm on a mission.
well, then let's get this over with. You came here. You have a purpose. We got the thing that you want.
Where is it?
Caroline, you want to go grab that?
Let me grab it.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
grab
yeah.
it. I'm gonna go into the kitchen and pull it out and go. I didn't look too much into it. We just wrapped it and went.
All right. So he takes it and he like opens it, sees that it's there, just to see that it's there, and then he hands it off to one of the guards. Your payment will be delivered in the usual way for the money. The car will appear probably tomorrow. We have to take a bit of time to get it armored as per your specifications.
Thank you.
And Bob here, and he
Bob.
points to the guard that he did not hand the tablet to, will be taking the first shift in protecting.
Hey, Franny, I got a question for you. While we were there, we ended up finding out that there was like more pieces to this thing. What's like we don't know where they are, but like if we could scrounge them up and find them, would that be worth anything to you?
Yeah, the guy we took it from had a real motor mouth, and but we wanted to get it out of there quick, so we started rattling on his mouth about that, and we were like, "Oh,
You can't take this one. It's part of a set." And so,
yeah."
Is that more work? You want us to find the others?
Sorry, I'm just gonna go OOC for a second. Frankie like describes the entire thing, and then the other 2 kind of dogpile in with a whole bunch of extraneous information. So I couldn't keep a straight face on that one. I'm sorry.
I imagine this is just par for the course with them. Like Frankie's always the well-spoken one, and Carolyn and Alex are just like,
yeah, they just dogpile in like, ha, these are spirit
it's
fingers.
very like David has
these are
pumpkins.
jazz
What's
hands.
with these? We're part of it.
Francis does keep a straight face though, and he's like, yes, that would be worth something.
Cool. We'll keep an eye out.
Yeah, if we find anything, we'll hit you up and let you know.
I have been hearing rumors that perhaps some of the other tablet pieces are in Vancouver.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And
Do we know what they are? Like, do we need to? Is this like some mystical, like make sure they don't touch each other kind of thing?
Yeah, because if we're summoning the devil, that's extra hazard pay.
I don't think it summons any devils or any demons.
Just Kane just shows up though. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing.
And he reaches into his pocket and he pulls out a card that kind of looks like a tarot card on the one side, and he hands it to Frankie.
I take it and I look at it both sides.
The one side kind of looks like a tarot card, and the other side it says Mausoleum, which is you've heard the name kicking around. It's kind of a dive bar that a lot of the kindred hang out in.
Okay.
And he says, rumors have it that possibly one of the pieces is at this particular place, but it's somewhat guarded, from what I understand, by several kindred.
Is this place like an Elysium, or are we gonna have to?
Yeah, no. No. It's possibly the furthest thing from an Elysium that you'll ever find in the city of Vancouver.
Well, who owns it?
I believe their name is Erasmus.
Never heard of him.
What is their affiliation?
Unknown. They've done apparently some work for the Anarchs and some work for the Camarilla.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like not having information.
Well,
you know what I know.
Well, we'll look into it. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's going on with that. What are you looking for per piece? What are you looking at?
What do you want?
Ooh, well, I mean, this digs really needs an upgrade, and I mean, Alex is looking at opening up that dog sanctuary. Man.
Yeah, that.
And Carolina really could use that membership to that Kindred boxing club.
Yeah, I would really like that, actually.
I mean, of course, I'm not expecting all of that for one little tiny piece. I'm just saying.
We can negotiate as we go.
Yeah.
And once you get a few of the pieces together, maybe.
Maybe? Just maybe? How about we get 3 pieces, and maybe we look at Alex and Carolina's stuff. If we get another 3 pieces, or maybe like a full like puzzle piece set, we'll look at upgrading the whole entire digs here. You know, it'd be nice to have a real sanctuary.
I'd like a darker tent.
Do you want this place upgraded, or do you want a different place?
I have no preference. What about you two?
What kind of a OOC? What kind of a neighborhood are we in?
It's kind of a lowish rent area. It's the only way that you guys would be able to afford a house in Vancouver would be if you're like kind of on the outskirts.
Okay.
And how bad is our house? See, like, is it falling down, or the window busted out? Is it?
It's not like horrible condition, but it was built like 50 years ago type thing. So it's like there are pieces of it that definitely need repair, but there's obviously it's still usable as a house.
What's our relationship with our neighbors? That's a weird question, but I swear I have a reason.
But an important one.
Like, are they the kind
of
neighbors are they the kind of neighbors that we know that if things got rowdy at our place, they would just turn a blind eye? Because there's a bit on the bad side.
It's one of those neighborhoods that's just like, if things get rowdy, they're just like,
cool. So yeah, we want to stay here.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with staying here. You know, make it. What do they call them? A McMansion? Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just upgrade as we go. Like first the kitchen, then the bathroom.
I believe the term you're looking for is gentrification.
Yes, but I'm talking about this house, not the neighborhood. Like, the neighborhood's cool. They can do whatever they want to do. I'm just saying, this place.
All right.
Let's make a back.
We'll consider it.
All right. Well, we'll look into the pieces and we'll go from there.
We will start upgrading.
Cool.
And at that point, he turns and leaves, and then Bob, on your front porch, he's got the suit and everything, so he basically just turns and he stands up against the side of the wall that's right beside the door, and he just waits.
Hi, Bobby. Bobby.
Yes.
Is it okay if I call you Bobby?
You can call me whatever you want, ma'am.
Wonderful. Okay. What are your hopes and dreams?
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Clearly, being our bodyguard is not going to be, your top priority. So I want to make sure that you're happy here so that you do your job really well.
All right. Well, right now I'm a ghoul, so I kind of
Okay.
want to get. I want to do the crossover thing, if you know what I mean.
Tell you what. We'll consider that a point on the performance review. Everything goes well,
All right.
we can talk about it.
All right. And he's definitely like settling in. Like, all right, if I do good,
Wonderful.
I'll get the.
Anything you need, just let me know. Do you
All
like
right.
pancakes? I can make you pancakes.
I don't mind pancakes. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I'm gonna go inside, just like.
And at that point, I think this is a good point to cut it off.
Yay!
Sounds good.
Yay!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you
That's a lot of
so
fun.
much for doing this.
Thank
We
you
should
for
do it
having
again
us.
sometime with the side coterie. And let's wrap it up by everybody telling us where you can be found.
So I am Ellie Collins. I am at Ellie_A_Collins on Twitter, or at ATL by Night on Twitter and on Twitch. And all going well with the pandemic, ATL by Night will be returning for season 2 on May 5th.
I am Damage. I'm in a lot of places. You can catch me on Wednesdays, Storytelling Denver by Night on Q Times. On Thursdays, you can catch me on Twitch/D&D for A Darkened Wish, a story told by BJ Walters about his comic. On Friday, you can catch me on Level Up Dice Twitch. We're doing Anarchs of New York. So we just did session 0. So I'm very excited about that. And that's every Friday now as well. And this Sunday, tomorrow is Lula Castile's epilogue on Long Beach by Night on Q Times as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And at Melee Damage, MAYLEIGH Damage, at all of the socials. So at me, talk to me.
And if you want to see some really cool shit, Melee occasionally plays the old Elder Scrolls on her own Twitch channel, which is super fun. I highly recommend that. Jake.
Yeah, so my name's Jake. I'm on Twitter at IndigoQT, but most of you are probably more familiar with a thing that I run, which is called Q Times. Hey, we have so much that goes on. There is a ton of stuff, ton of stuff. Just super quick, really quick, brief over thing. Monday nights is Clear Skies, which is Star Trek. Tuesday nights, which is Hijinks and Handlebars. Wednesday nights is Denver by Night, because that just happened, so it's fresh in my mind. Thursdays is our night off. Friday nights is Filthy Casual Fridays, where I usually do something weird or random. Last night we actually had a developer from Star Trek Online come on and talk about ship design, which was really interesting.
That was super awesome. I love that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I really enjoyed that. Saturdays I do stuff like this, where I guest star and be a part of things, which I play Mallory on DC by Night as a guest star over there. And then on Sunday mornings it is Long Beach by Night, where I get to play Joey, not a kindred, a werewolf. Yeah. And I do actually get an epilogue, and it was like the fire at the circus. It was intense. And then
wait, Joey's got an epilogue?
What? Yeah, Joey gets an epilogue.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was weird. And then right after that is Court of Corvids, which is a Pathfinder 2nd edition game, which I run. On top of all of that, we actually have a show on YouTube called Game Gorgon, where we go over like stats and how to build characters and how to like play different RPGs. We do a lot of Pathfinder stuff because that's a lot of where our audience is, but we also dabble in stuff like Outbreak Undead and other tabletop games where we can help out. But yeah, those are all the places that you can see me and be a part of the things that I work on.
So definitely check out those. Q Times I highly recommend because it is awesome and pretty much covers all the bases. Anything you want to watch. You want to watch some vampire, you want to watch some Court of Corvid stuff, Pathfinder, Star Trek, a little bit of everything is on there, and it's great. I am Steve. I am the storyteller of this particular YouTube Twitch channel, Vancouver by Night, which we are part of the Streams of Darkness, which also includes ATL by Night, which is over there somewhere, and DC by Night and New Orleans by Night, which is also on a hiatus, I believe, at the moment. So check out Jake, who shows up occasionally in DC by Night over there. Check out ours. Obviously, like, share, subscribe, do all that fancy stuff that you can click on. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. If you want to find me on Twitter, I am Van City by Night at twitter.whatever. And this seems like a good point where we can cut it off. So go check out their stuff, check out our stuff, check out everything. Thank you all for doing this. This is amazing. I cannot thank you enough. It's super appreciated. I love kind of pulling back and checking out other portions of the World of Darkness. So yeah, thanks. And have a good night, everybody. And I'm going to do the same thing I usually do, which is, if you're ready, Jake, and